towards wage loss due to rains benefiting free power of 100 units per month per health insurance scheme, sanction of amount of 450 crores for strengthening APCO. Chandrana Pelli Kanuka scheme provides marriage incentive to eligible brides belong to SC, ST, BC minorities and the differently abled. So far, marriage incentive is issued for 35,987 applicants with an expenditure of rupees 139.25 crore. The financial incentive varies from rupees 20,000 to 1 lakh to various categories including SC, SB, ST, BC and minorities. Housing has been a priority for the state government. The government has sanctioned 15.78 lakh houses with a project cost of 31,793.42 crores under the NTR Rural Housing, PMA NTR Gramin and PMA NTR Urban BLC schemes. In addition, 4.40 lakh pending houses under PD-NTR housing schemes have also been taken up for completion with a project cost of 2,839 crores. In urban housing, PMA NTR Nagar, Affordable Housing in Partnership and NTR Urban Housing, beneficiary-led individual corporate construction, 10,15,663 houses are being constructed. Regarding empowering women, with the self-help groups providing equal share to the girl child in family property and giving land pattas in the name of women have been some of the notable initiatives of our government in the past. In order to enable the self-help group members to undertake higher order of livelihood activities, the government have introduced the scheme Pasupu Kunkuma to provide financial assistance of rupees 10,000 per SHG member. With an expenditure of rupees 8,604 crores, this scheme has benefited 86,04,304 SHG members. My government is now providing this assistance once again to help build the income-generating activities and assets. Under Deepam scheme, 25.85 to 82 lakh LPG connections were released from 1999 to March 2014 in a period of 15 years, whereas 30.61 lakh LPG connections were released during the last 4.5 years under saturation mode. The historic step to waive the loan of farmers worth rupees 24,000 crores has successfully brought the farmers out of the debt trap and drastically reduced farmer suicides. The final installment of loan waiver is being processed and will be completed in 2 weeks. Besides, due to constant thrust on key components of agriculture, the gross value added in agriculture and allied sectors has almost been doubled in the past 4.5 years. The agriculture and allied sector has seen an average growth of 11%, whereas the national average growth is 2.4%. I am happy to say that the distress in agriculture sector that is prevalent in other parts of the country has been prevented in our state of Andhra Pradesh due to a comprehensive approach. Though the monsoons have not been favorable in the last 4 years, no farmer suicide has taken place in the state. My government is in the forefront of technology-driven transformation in agriculture and is in promoting extensive use of IT in agriculture sector. Keeping in view the fact that 62% of the population in the state is still depending on primary sector, we have allocated 81,554 crores in the budget in the last 4 years for agriculture and allied sectors and introduced a separate budget for this vital sector. Timely realizing the overall impact of people's changing food habits on agriculture, my government has strategically focused on horticulture, fisheries and dairy, bringing in innovative methods like micro-irrigation and zero-budget natural farming. ZBNF is slowly turning out to be a game-changing technology in agriculture and has become a comprehensive and long-term welfare initiative for the farmers. The state government have taken up ZBNF in a big way. The coverage of farmers in ZBNF in 2016-17 was 40,656 farmers, whereas in 2018-19 it is 5.23 lakhs. ZBNF was selected as one of the 10 best projects out of the 120 global entries at Paris Peace Forum in November 2018. State government had committed to make Rayalaseema an agricultural hub. An area of 7.30 lakh hectares has been covered under micro-irrigation in all the 4 districts, benefiting 7.25 lakh farmers. Interestingly, the most drought-prone districts of Anantapuram, Chittoor and Kurnool stand top in the GVA edition from agriculture and horticulture. Integrated management approach for surface and groundwater together with other water conservation measures like rain guns and micro-irrigation have helped the state to tackle the drought conditions effectively. Horticulture sector is surging ahead of agriculture and is growing at 15.39% to make Andhra Pradesh a major horticulture hub. Andhra Pradesh stands on first position in productivity for chilies, cocoa, lime, oil palm, papaya, coconut and tomato. Second in cashew, mango, turmeric and sweet orange in India. My government is planning to expand the area under horticulture crops to up to 100 lakh acres. My government is focusing on improvement in production of milk, meat and egg and livestock sector to ensure earnings of rupees 10,000 income per month to every household. During 2014 to 18, milk production has gone up from 90 lakh MTs to 138.25 lakh MTs. Meat production has gone up from 4.89 lakh MTs to 7.08 lakh MTs. Egg production has gone up from 1310 crore to 1778 crore. As a token of appreciation of the initiative taken up in fodder security, the state has secured the 10th Global Leadership Award 2017. Fisheries sector has been the most important growth driver in recent past. With average annual growth rate of 33.5%, the fisheries sector in the state records the highest growth in the country. The GVA from fisheries increased to 15,516 crore in 2013-14 to 41,328 crores in 2017-18. The fish production during this period has increased from 19.78 lakh tons with average annual growth rate of 19%. Andhra Pradesh stands first in total fish production and value in the whole country. In aquaculture area and production in inland fish production, the state contributes 22% of total fish production and 65% of shrimp production in India and is a major exporter of shrimp in India with a share of 45% in total shrimp exports. With an intent to make the state Harita Andhra Pradesh, my government has set a target of 50% green cover by 2029. Due to the well-planned and concerted efforts, Andhra Pradesh stood first in the country in terms of increase of forest cover by 2,141 square meters as per ISFR report. We are setting up Nagar Vanam and Palle Vanam to spread awareness and to provide recreational space. Ecotourism is planned in 10 locations in the state. My government has taken all measures to arrest pollution in all its forms, air, noise, water and water pollution. Reflecting its performance, AP stands state falls under good and satisfactory category as per the Air Quality Index. Though huge amount of rupees 79,357.45 crores was spent on irrigation during the decade 24 to 14, the outcomes were not commensurate. Neither corresponding irrigation facilities were created for interlinking of rivers to prevent drought in Rayalaseema and other backward regions of the state plan. Maintenance of minor irrigation sources was neglected, resulting in 40% gap occurred. Water conservation measures were not thought of, resulting in poor water use efficiency. From the day one of the formation of Sunrise Andhra Pradesh in June 2014, we have started planning for better water conservation and management practices and thereby ensured water security in the last 4 years. Government adopted a three-pronged strategy: water conservation, river linkage including completion of pending projects, and water management including micro-irrigation to achieve the vision of making the state drought-proof and to provide water security to all its citizens. An expenditure of 64,333.62 crores is incurred in the water resources sector in the last 5 years. Irrigation facilities are provided to an extent of 32.02 lakh crores, including stabilization. State government has given the highest importance for the completion of Polavaram project, which is the lifeline of the state. Total expenditure incurred is rupees 15,585.17 crore, out of which 10,449.30 crore is incurred after 2014. Works are in full swing and it is scheduled to supply water by gravity in the next Kharif season and to complete the project by the end of 2019. The Polavaram project achieved several milestones and recently entered the Guinness Book of World Record by pouring 32,315.50 cubic meters of concrete in 24 hours, besides winning the Central Board of Irrigation Power Award. To realize early benefits of Polavaram project, government completed Pattisima lift scheme and linked two major rivers, Godavari and Krishna. During the last 4 crop seasons, 263 TMC of Godavari water has been diverted to Krishna. This scheme not only saved crop in Krishna Delta, but also facilitated supply of Krishna water from Sri Salem Reservoir for the requirement of drought-prone Rayalaseema region and Nellore. The value of output in Krishna Delta is rupees 44,000 crore in the last 4 crop seasons against investment of 16,667 crore on this project. As part of interlinking rivers in the state, we have started phase 1 of linking of the Godavari Penna rivers so as to provide water to Guntur, Prakasham, Nellore and Chittur districts. Steps are also afoot to link Godavari and Champavati rivers under Uttara Andhra Sujala Sravanti. The works of interlinking of Vamsadhara, Nagavali are in full swing. In a historic moment, the Krishna waters have been transferred on experimental basis from HNSS project from Cherlopalli Dam in Kadri Mandal of Anantapur district to Punganur branch canal in Chittur district. The works of Vamsadhara, Nagavali link, Nagavali Swarnamukhi, Vegavati, Champavati rivers link are in brisk process. It is also proposed to link Godavari, Champavati, Nagavali rivers under Uttarandhra Sujala Sravanti. All these links will create a grand link of all the major rivers in the state, creating Mahasangamam. It is indeed my privilege to mention that Andhra Pradesh, which has been laying a lot of emphasis on micro-irrigation, stands in first position under micro-irrigation up from 5.63 lakh hectares in 2013-14 to 11.53 lakh hectares now. 6 districts from the state, namely Arantapuramu, Kadapa, Prakasham, Kurnool, Chittur, and West Godavari are among the top 10 districts in the country. My government is implementing innovative steps for improvement of maternal and child health to meet the Sustainable Development Goals. Schemes like Bala Amrutam and Anna Amrutam Hastam are catering to the nutritional requirements at various age groups. To retain children in schools, schemes like midday meals are being implemented. Maintaining self-hygiene is of paramount importance. A Raksha program is launched to encourage use of sanitary pads among women and other adolescent girls to promote menstrual hygiene and thereby prevent infections and dropouts among adolescent girls. Under this program, sanitary pads are being provided free of cost to all girls from the 8th, 9th and 10th standards at a subsidized cost to women. My government targets to reduce IMR, MMR, malnutrition and to attain national benchmarks. My government is engaged in various public-private partnerships, health programs and services. The government has been providing primary health services in 7,548 sub-centers, 1,147 primary health centers and secondary health center services through 195 community health centers, 28 area hospitals, 13 district hospitals and tertiary health services through 23 teaching hospitals. To strengthen the healthcare delivery within the state, several initiatives such as Talli Bidda Express, NTR Baby Kit, Chandrana Sanchara Chikitsa, National Free Dialysis Program, Mukhyamantri Arogya Kendralu and NTR Vaidya Pariksha have been undertaken. As many 512 postnatal women have utilized the Talli Bidda services since the inception of this program. A fleet of 279 vehicles is used across the state. A total of 6,91,489 mothers have been provided so far as NTR baby kits. Under the Chandrana Sanchar Chikitsa, a doctor, nurse, lab technician and a pharmacist are mandatorily available in 292 mobile medical units in remote areas and 50 types of drugs are dispensed and 9 diagnostics including ECG are conducted. NTR Vaidya Seva. With a view to provide enhanced and strengthened services under the Dr. NTR Vaidya Seva, government are implementing 873 surgical, 170 medical projects to the poor who are below poverty line in 455 in-panel hospitals. The total number of patients benefited under the trust is 12,07,006, with expenditure of 5,330 crores by the end of 2018. The state government announced further enhancement of maximum limit of treatment from 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs per family from April this year. Under the National Free Dialysis Program, 48 free dialysis centers are functioning across 13 districts in government sector. All dialysis patients are provided a monthly patient of rupees 2,500 under the NTR Bharosa scheme. The Mukhyamantri Arogya Kendralu, which provides state-of-the-art health services, provides free of cost to urban poor and slum dwellers, treated 75,76,281 outpatients for the medical services and 7,17,881 teleconsultancies are conducted. For NTR Vaidya Pariksha, there are 105 labs in operation, which include 7 mother labs and 98 processing labs spread across 13 districts. A total of 1.58 crore patients have availed the service till date. 108 Emergency Response Service is a 24/7 free service for any emergency involving people. Other health service initiatives of the state government include Mukhyamantri EI Kendram, Mukhyamantri Bala Suraksha, Mahaprasthanam and E-Aushadhi. Under universal health coverage, the state government are implementing schemes such as Arogya Raksha, Employees Health Scheme, Working Journalists Health Scheme and Amaravati Residents Health Scheme. Andhra Pradesh MedTech Zone at Visakhapatnam has developed into an excellent ecosystem for medical devices manufacturing with facilities like the process of testing of medical equipment, certification, regulation, marketing, as well as research and development backup. 10 national organizations and 4 international center secretariats have been brought into the zone. To transform the state as a knowledge economy, budget allocation for education department has been increased from Rs 15,681 crores in 2014-15 to 24,961 crores in 2018-19. Initiatives like Manavuru Manabadi, Badi Pilustundi have reduced dropout rates and improved gross enrollment ration and student retention. The better teacher-people ratio in AP, which is above the national average, was achieved through appropriate rationalization and consolidation of schools and teacher deployment. The National Achievement Survey recorded significant improvement in AP rank and performance. In Class 10, AP state performance is first in mathematics and second in overall performance in all subjects. Programs like Jnanadhara, a systematic year-long remedial program designed to support poor-performing students, helped in this regard. Effective implementation and real-time monitoring of the midday meal program, through which quality hot-cooked food is served to 35 lakh students of 45,528 schools, has immensely contributed to retention of students in schools. In the last 4 years, 3,640 digital classrooms have been set up. Also, 1,217 virtual classrooms have been established in distant and remote areas, consolidating the digital learning among government schools. On the school infrastructure front, 33,145 additional classrooms are being constructed at an estimated value of 4,848 crore, besides construction of compound walls in 21,249 schools. Under the Badi Costa scheme, bicycles have been distributed to 1,87,318 grade 8 and 9 girls.